Hello and welcome to a time special presentation for Thirukkural with the Times, where we explore real-world lessons from the classic Tamil text Thirukkural with motivational speaker, author and diversity champion Bharathi Baskar as she explores the masterpiece. We take inspiration from the Malayalam film Manjumal Boys and delve into friendship, one of the most profound aspects of human experience. We look at timeless stories of bonding, from ancient Indian and Greek tales to the true life one portrayed in Manjumal Boys, and ends with Thiruvalluvar's words on wisdom on the beauty of friendship.
What is unique about Manjumal Boys, the critically acclaimed Malayalam movie released recently? Was it the unparalleled theatrical journey or the apt usage of Ilayaraja's masterpiece Kanmani Anbodu song? Or was it the portrayal of friendship inextricably coupled with the spirit of adventure? Maybe all of these. Manjumal Boys' plot is based on a real-life story of a daring rescue. On 3rd September 2006, Subhash, hailing from Manjumal in Ernakulam district, had gone to Guna caves with 9 of his friends. Guna cave, called initially as Devil's Kitchen, is a deep, bat-infested chamber formed between 3 naturally imposing boulders of pillar rocks at Kodaikanal. He fell into the cave while crossing a crevice. He was lifted out of the cave in a gut-wrenching rescue by his friend Seju David. In the movie, as Seju goes deeper inside the cave, persuaded only by the feeble sound by his friend caught inside, the theatre is submerged in a sea of emotion. Roller coaster waves of hope and despair engulf the audience. Most of the youngsters are crying, holding the hands of their friends. Elders are also in tears, reminiscent of their lost friendships. A splash of exuberance is witnessed when Subhash is rescued and the magnificent song echoes in the theatres. Manidar unarndu kolla idu manida kaadal alla. I am thinking about the real Seju. The spirit of friendship is as divine as love itself. Otherwise, why would Seju dare to sacrifice his life for his friend? As Khalil Gibran said, your friend is your need answered. Blessed are the ones who have a friend, someone to hold our hand in silence when our cheeks are wet with tears, someone who knows our darkest secrets and yet does not judge us, someone who takes pride in our strides and is not jealous. Cursed are the ones who do not have a friend, as they are destined to lead a barren, lonely and loveless existence. Koperinjolan was a Chola king belonging to 100 BC. His friend was Pisirandayar, a poet from a distant town called Pisir in the Pandya kingdom. The poet has heard about the impeccable governance of the king, and the king has heard about the poet's fascinating intellect. Though they never met, they shared a great bond. The Chola king was challenged by his sons, who waged a war against the father. Unable to accept the betrayal of his sons, the king decided to fast until death. As he made preparations to die by starving, he told his ministers to reserve a seat next to him. Pisirandayar, on hearing about the fate of his friend, walked from his village and joined the king. As the norms of the fasting unto death also demanded absolute silence, the 2 great friends did not speak a word when they met, but they died together. Greek mythology tells the story of 2 friends, Damon and Pythias. When Pythias was condemned to death by King Dionysius, the tyrant, he asked for a grant of time to put his affairs in order by visiting his hometown. Damon agreed to stand in until his friend returned. Dionysius agreed to the deal with the condition that Damon would die if Pythias did not return by the stipulated date. As Pythias did not return, Damon was about to be executed. Moments before the execution, Pythias arrived to take the punishment himself. Whereas Damon cried to his friend, asking him why he returned at all. The tyrant king was so moved by their friendship that he released both. Centuries have elapsed from Damon to Pisarandayar to Siju, but the elixir of friendship has remained eternal. A friend is a savan of hope and a savior of life. Valluvar was perhaps blessed with several learned friends. He wrote 5 chapters to pay tribute to the greatness of friendship. My favorite verse is a couplet in which he compares friendship to the hand of a man whose attire is slipping. Just as the hand would rush to pull the cloth, so would a friend plunge to save his buddy from trouble. Udukkai Izhandhavan Kaipola, Aange Idukkann Kalaivadhaam Natpu. Swift is the hand seizing the slipping garment. Friendship acts to assuage a friend in distress.